The Tim Heale Podcasts. Ordinary people's extraordinary stories.
Welcome to the Tim Heale Podcast. This is going to be a bit of a tutorial. What I'm going to run you through is how I use my Rodecaster Pro on a daily basis, recording my podcast basically. So to start with, how I connect up the Rodecaster. So I'm just going to show you at the back here. That's pretty much showing you the back of it, and that's my Rodecaster there. So we've got the power coming in there, and it's magnetic, so you sort of wind it in and it doesn't pull out. Next to that is the connection for the laptop. Then we're coming across, we've got we can have external speakers as well, but I don't use external speakers. I just use with the headphones. Just down there, hang on if I can find it, just there is the SIM card for the recordings. I don't generally use that. Occasionally I'll put it on as a backup in case I lose the recording, and I'll show you how to do the recordings in a bit. Got the headphones jacks there, and I've got mine hooked up, and also one for the guest. Coming across, then I've got a TRRS that I plug into my phone, and there's my phone on the side there, and I'll take calls in and generally use that on a day-to-day basis of just normally talking to people on the phone. And then at this end we've got the two mics. I can have another two mics, but generally I just run with two mics, and those are Sontronics Podcast Pro, which I'm speaking on now. So from there, what we do, then I've got the sliders. I'm just using channel 1 at the moment, which is my mic, and I'm also using this channel here, which is for the sound effects. So I'll put a sound effect on at the start, which was professionally done for my podcasts. So what I've got next is I normally record direct into Adobe Audition, and so Adobe Audition gives you the opportunity to take in several different sources from the Rodecaster. So you've got the 4 mics that you can put in, you've got the TRRS, you've also got a Bluetooth, so you can take in up to 6 calls, I reckon. I've only done 3 so far, so somebody in the studio and somebody remote on the phone, which kind of works for me. So if you've got any questions at all on how I go about doing my podcasts, how I go about recording stuff in Adobe Audition, then please get in touch. You can get me on via email at timheale.hotmail.com. That's timheale@hotmail.com. Or you can leave a message in the description box, or you can message me via YouTube. So this is going out on YouTube, obviously, as a tutorial. So if you like what I do, and you've got some time on your hands, try giving the old podcast a bit of a listen to. I've got several different ones. I've got my life, I've got other people's lives, and I've also something of a political commentator, and put out the odd podcast on current affairs, which is a series 4. So if you fancy some of that, give it a listen. And thanks for listening or watching.
The Tim Heale Podcasts. Ordinary people's extraordinary stories.